to another live stream. Today we're playing Monster Prom. I have it booted up right here, and the reason I've been meaning to play this for a while now. I just kept delaying it because I've been lazy or I haven't had time to play it because I've been busy doing like final stuff for my elective classes. But yesterday, May 27th, I got out of 7th grade. So, 2 months from now, I'll officially be an 8th grader. And I'm just gonna say this. I'm sorry if you had a terrible middle school life, but my middle school life is so far the best year I've ever had. 7th grade was just, oh, so good. I loved it. I loved every part of this year. Um, but yeah, I really love 7th grade. I really like middle school. And ironically, I really like the school I'm at too. It's really interesting to be in my school. But we're playing Monster Prom because it's kind of a school dating sim game, and I've had like 2 questions or 3 questions this year. One of them successfully dating, but we broke up. Let's say that. But anyways, let's just get into this game. Monster Prom. Oh wow, that's really like low. Okay, that's really loud for you guys. All right, good. So let me. I'll lower this a little bit. I'll higher this my end. So it has an online, and then Monster Prom Road Trip. Yeah, some of the demo available, but I've seen that. It's not dating. It's real places. 2-player, 4-player, 1-player. Short game around 30 minutes. Full game around 60. We'll play 60. Spooky high school. Sweetest years of our lives. Back when we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are we? This guy's more mean, but I screw with this guy. I don't like this little pet. I don't like this guy. Green. My name is not gonna be Green. It will be. Can I type on my keyboard? Okay, good. My real name, Robert. Yeah.
Okay.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we're all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 traumatic classmates. I probably should have made earlier, but anyways, Miranda something, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien, 21, a fearless demon with a taste of destruction and love of fire. Scott, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam, 4XX, or literally 400 years old, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Harley Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them two. We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date. Even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them, conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were all ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they all run in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD and BS to diagnose which kind of a deviant psycho you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. Oh, so this is a game mechanic. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. You are elected president for a day. What is the first law you pass? You can deduct taxes by writing sonnet. Instead, amounts of taxes deducted are calculated based on the beauty of the sonnets. Presidents don't pass laws, so this is a trick question. Or are you just being an idiot? $1 bills will now include a picture of me and the inscription, "Way too much awesomeness." I'll go with this. So smart. What would be the coolest prize you could find in your box of series? The phone number of that sexy tiger on the front of the box. He's so passionate about breakfast and health, and he's surely also a great lover. A tiny piece of sharp metal, so every scoop will be full of thrill and danger. A sample of more nutritious breakfast options, so people are encouraged to stop eating that colorful crap. Yeah, sure. I got too smart again. You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask it whatever you want. What do you ask it? I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle. I can grant my own wishes. Infinite confetti, a rainbow that you can eat. Ham to not be so clenched, a genie and wishes so mainstream. It's friendship. Before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to 3 wishes, standard wishes. Yes. Also, this is here. So I'm more with the gringo right now, I guess.
Sure.
Oh, hey, let's use little me. Alright, so we have... Okay. The auditorium, our classes, the library, outdoors, gym, and the bathroom. Dang, I have to walk all the way over here. The 6th graders at my school don't even have bathrooms out there. They have to go inside. Done the portables. Let's go to class. Thank you, got smart. That's how you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You're getting too smart. You spy Verona, Vera, and Liam engaged in their favorite pastime, a variation of people watching called monster judging.
So pathetic.
Do you see what she's wearing? Newsflash, lime green stripper boots do not go with the fur. At least she made a choice. I've already seen 6 people wearing the same Air Gorgon sneakers. We really are the lucky ones. Most people are just absolutely hideous. But even their hideous mediocre. But most are hideous, but I have yet to see one who's close. I wonder what such an evidence would even look like. True hideousness is on the inside and your organs. The person with their organs on their outside would be the biggest. A toned body, symmetrical face, nice features, because traditional beauty standards are hideously mainstream. This is like a smart answer, but no one likes a smart person. This is like more of a sassy. What's this? Yep, got it. Nice. I'm trying to go with this girl. Or the pink girl, actually. Finally, someone understands what I've been saying all along. It's not people who are ugly, it's society. He means that conceptually, people in general are still kind of ugly. Everyone stopped focusing so much on society's beauty standards. Long fangs, tight wings, thick horns, and started focusing on important things like our traditional bread and the correct bands. Think how much better we would be. Maybe then society would be as beautiful as me. Although probably not, I'm stunning, never get that. Vera was #1 on the Perseus pamphlets list of most gorgeous. You would never forget mostly because you didn't know in the first place. But hey, either way, you gain 2 smarts and 1 charm. Alright, nice. One.
Sure.
What's this? Alright, let's sit. No sooner have you sat down at Damien and Mermaid's table than a haunting melody fills the air. It is a melody of cold northern peaks of claying sweetness of a supple fine teat song of the ice cream wizard. He's here, I'm gonna eat so much ice cream and then puke on someone I don't like. Oh goodness, the ice cream wizard only comes but once per solstice during the hour of accident handshake. You see an old dude in a floppy blue hat pushing a Christmas card with "This Stuff Magic" painted on the side. Ugh, so many great options to choose. Should I get a magma bar, brain destroyer, chocolate broomstick? What about fear of death, a frozen cup, or berry blitz? But wizard frozen treats invariably turn me into a frog for some reason. Perhaps I simply have not tried the right one yet. But which to try? If only someone would suggest a solution to what is truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced. Try Prince Lips, beat him up and take all his ice cream. Yes. How boyish. Oh my god, did someone say bullish? No, I said boorish as in lacking social. I see. You did not mishear me after all. You're simply looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard. Joke's on you, mermaid. I'm never looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard. Get this ice cream I got. This is one that lets you breathe underwater, and this one licks you. You're thief. I got you some pistachio Prince Lips. My reservation suddenly seems to have vanished. Good, because I want to try this possible. The stick is supposed to reveal how I'm gonna die. Who knew my death would be involved so many bottlenose dolphins. Celebrate the ice cream heist. Damien takes you to the beach and doesn't even try to drown you. I'm trying to play this straight.
Sure.
Evening. Auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it is as though the muse themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for the generation to creativity. You notice Lyman and Damien talking to each other. Maybe you're a little jealous, so you decide to join them. I know, right? The entire concept of slang is barbaric, especially motivated and made deeply rooted as a colonial mindset. And their outfits, black on red, it's like bad cosplay as a fashion. I'm just mad that they get such a cool name. You know, if I murder a dude, I'm just a killer. But if one of them murders one of us, they're a slayer. Slayer's a metal band. The Killers. Post-op babies. There was a little time when I would have honestly debated the class. I don't care. And the same goes for Slayers. Someone really had to put into this Arctic. You mean by murdering all the Slayers? Tried that, Damien. We've been trying that for literally centuries. No, what we need is an initiative. Something fresh, something modern, something like Lyman seems to be drawing a blank, but you're not. Your idea is simple. You're effective. Oh, so when I say it, it's a dumb, unoriginal idea. But when he says it, it's utter genius. No, it's still a dumb and terrible idea. Oh, well in that case, I should probably beat him up for being dumb and terrible, right? If you must, I suppose you better get on with it. Wait, come here, loser. Let me show you how dumb and terrible my fists are. Aaron first are pretty terrible, and the only dumb one here is you. You lose 2 smarts and 1 creative. Nice. Week 2, morning.
Sure.
Outdoors. That day during recess, we have recess in high school. You start a half-hour wave that goes all crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. Twist might for the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? That's too fun. Later on, you came across Damien and Vera in the hallway, holding a locker shut with all their strength. Douglas has a sign that says "Nothing to see here" and is screaming, "Shut the heck up, you adorable, fluffy little fluffy. You see, we're spending quality time with our new pet. That right. Somewhere within the locker, my parents will pay anything for Damien kicks it. Yeah, that's right. Adorable, quiet Buffy, who's going to stay quiet if he knows what's good for him. I don't really have a great track record. I had some mice for half a day, but my hair ate all of it. I'm sure it sure would be a shame if our new pet died before we receive true joy of pet ownership. Yes, exactly, the sweet, sweet bank account filling, filthy rich, making joy of pet ownership. Surely you have lots of knowledge about pet care. Why not share some of it? You know what pets love? Hardcore death metal all the time. They drown their noise. If you love something, set it free. Just implant a traveling device first.
Fucking metal.
Perfect. Let's crack that stuff. Damien pulls out an eye banshee and blasts some truly music. Quietly, the cries of "No, please, just help me" are drowned out by the sounds of Yeti playing the electric pickaxe. It's the perfect cover of comforting sound for sweet little Fluffy to be lulled to sleep by. Yeah!
That has been.
Now, do I want
pleasing.
to order these Komodo dragon skin shoes and a 4-inch or 6-inch heel? Oh, the joy of knowing that crime truly does pay. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. I love how it shows your progress down there.
Sure.
Alright. Looks like a ladies' man and sit with the table that has the most girls. You find Vera and Polly at their table deep in conversation. Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea, people pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea, price out, actually, that business idea right there, to put drugs in their food, that would pay, at my school, that would pay so much. Put a cake in there or something, that would pay so much. Price out the cafeteria's current fruit supplier by selling plastic food. Nipples? Just nipples? Yeah. Okay. Wait, business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit. That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Yes. Just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Tapeworms. They're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you can eat them for free from sick cows. Meth, it's what's for lunch.
Yay!
Oh yeah, I was just complaining the other day that I made way more meth than I can ever do myself. The profit margin will be incredible. The problem is, the name meth has a really terrible reputation. You need to rebrand. You mean come up with a new name like Skinny Fun Powder or probably not meth? Yes, except not either of those. Oh, I know. I've got the perfect name. Don't say. Nice. Kill me. But it turns out Nipples is the perfect name for the drug you want to sell in high school students. While Polly makes a killing and drug dealing turns to be a very romantic bonding experience for the two of you. Nice.
Sure.
Because we have a fight club and the boys or girls courtyard restrooms and you bet on who you think's gonna win. And I've made a good $30 from doing that. Let's go to the library and play some Newgrounds. Fantastic. That day you spend some time on the library PCs managing your starter kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensational video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only 2. Oh. I got so excited too. You hear a cry of anguish. It sounds like several of your friends getting their butts kicked at a video game, and it is. You find Scott, Damian Lyon, and the Slayer. They're playing Federation of Fables, the infamous super competitive Bobo. They spot you.
Yo!
Hey, you, Robert. You, we need your help. We can't let these noobs win. It's true, this is so serious that we put our feud aside to team up against a greater evil. 13-year-old brats that think they're better than us at FOF. Okay, whatever. I need to get the game in mind, but it's World of Warcraft. Nerds. We were kicking their butts, but the juggler used a super special skill on our mage that cursed him in the room. The desert for 40 years in real life. Both developers are crazy AF. This game is insane. They destroy their base sooner we'll lose. Or you can trust me, I'm playing Wallywax and Dino Diplomat, and the negotiations with one of them. If we reach an agreement, this senseless bloodbath will end in a peaceful. We need to destroy their base before Lyman does his lame diplomatic thing. I'm Joe the Hole Digger. I'm digging holes to see what happens. I might find a bone. That won't help us anyway, Wolf Boy. Not if I can find a super cool bone. Come on, Robert, join this alliance. Let's fight the good fight. Now it all comes down to making the right choice. Which absurd character will be the game's changer in this match? Gary, the game developer, mighty creator of entertainment. No one, just start dancing in a very stylish way that always solves your problems, doesn't it? What the heck are you doing? Do you even understand how this game works? Dancing isn't the solution for everything, or is it? You must admit, he knows his dance moves. Then I actually tried out for dance, and I got an 8 out of 16. Or no, it was 7 out of 16. But I didn't get on the dance team. So I'm glad it can be a good dancer in this game. Hopefully there's a dance team on this game I can try out for. Suddenly a message pops up on your screens. It says, 3 dance moves, recognized. What? No time to ask, you need to keep your dance moves on point. What the heck did the creators take when designing this game? Perfect score, victory by dance. Huh? Who knew you can actually win by dancing? Quite an unexpected strategy, I applaud you. Yeah, you rock! Everyone joins your dance. Your victory dance is so good that the enemy team gets permabanned from foe. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. Nice! Week 3.
Sure.
Alright, we're doing good. We're pretty... This is pretty much me right now. This is pretty much how I was at actual school. Actual middle school. We went to the library, outdoors. We'll go to the gym. The day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. Gain 2 charm. Look at this bony guy over here. I get called bony all the time, by the way. This is really not all the time, it's probably like one person. Like, you're doing your thing when a wild danger suddenly appears. Hey you look like you have nothing better to do. I need a mount for the prom because walking is for losers. And also because I lost my driver's license after I drove my motorcycle to another Sunday school picnic. But I won't take just any lame mount, I need the best creature in heck. So, let's brainstorm. If you don't answer in the next 10 seconds, I'm putting a bit in your mouth and riding you. What the heck? We're talking heck here, so a goat, but not just any goat, a goat that's a real a-hole. What about that giant great 50-nosed creature at your house that spits bile and eats corpses? Not so good. Are you talking about grandma? You want me to write my grandma? Oh my god. Oh, the developers knew what they were doing with this sentence. The developers knew what they were doing with this sentence. You want me to write my grandma into prom? Will you write... Again, the developers knew what they were doing with this sentence. Oh my god. Why do they think she's my date? It's bad enough I have to feed her and bathe her every night. You know, you look about the right size to be a grandma treat. You're pretty sure that it's not a compliment. You flee before you can find out for sure. You lose 2 charm and one fun. Dang it. Week 3.
Sure.
Okay. Let's talk to this cat. Literally. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some stuff. I have stuff that will boost your stats. Stuff that will lead you into stupid new adventures. You want some stuff that might be much needed at specific moments, but take a look. Sorry. What is this? A Russian novel, approach to universal matters. A blanket with 2 holes. What's this? There's a vent on it. With 2 eye holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume. Most of your classmates are idiots. True. Latin accent. The corpse. $5. Gift that keeps on giving. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs giving. Yeah. I'm interested. $0. Free. High school social life is so hard nowadays that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. Yes. I wish I had a PR agent for my
Catch you later.
Yes. Nothing better than the smell of money. Well, actually, there are many better smells, but you know what I mean, right? Yes. Guys, that was pretty much like the 3,
Sure.
like, not freak group, but like they were called the, I don't want to say because it has like one of their last names in it. I don't want to dox them. But the E group, we'll call them the E group for the sake of it. And like all they did, it was like 5 of them, and they would walk around and snacks like $1, and I got a really good deal. No, just for knowing one of them. Gave me fruit snacks, 2 fruit snack packs, Doritos, and barbecue chips for $1. It's like $1 and got a really good. Anyways, let's go to bathroom, I guess. That you skip class. I've never skipped, guys. I'm sorry. I remember I told my friends I've never skipped or gone high, and they just looked at me like as if I was even a kid. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. But skipping class and hanging out in the bathroom give more stuff, but you gain 2 boldness. Nice. So I can just go to the restroom to skip. To get boldness. Of course, no trip to the bathroom would be complete without running into a group of your classmates doing something stupid. Damien, you're the worst. I know, right? This is so mean. This is so mean. This always happens. It's like, for like, Ichimo or something. Or, I don't know. That's really the only one I get a lot. It's like, I hate you. And it's like a lot of people do, and I hate it. She means that in a bad way. Did you really have to set fire to our entire deck of cards? I don't know. Did the deck of cards have to keep dealing me hands? Not necessarily. That's not how probability works. Well, then I guess it's necessarily need to set it on fire. But since when has that stopped me? Well, now you've stopped us all from playing poker. Now what are we gonna bet on? Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Yes, oh my god. Again, there were 7 of us. We weren't playing poker, we were playing Uno for like, But yeah, anyways. I didn't win though, I lost 50 blank bucks playing that match. Yes, and I derive an almost sexual pleasure from taking your money. So what's the new game? Ooh. You know the perfect poker alternative? Russian roulette, no. Stock market. I've never played poker. Ah yes, the stock market. I knew there was a reason I had this fiber optic internet port installed in the bathroom. Right, I mean, I literally actually look at the stock market app on my phone when I'm at that and it's like I don't want this app installed, but at the same time I don't mind stock. Vera busts out a laptop and gets to trading. Damien and Polly are skeptical at first, but Vera's enthusiasm is contagious. Soon, you're all trading like the friends you are. I'm just buying stock in any company that makes people's lives worse. Cigarettes, bombs, and reality TV, baby. Heck yeah. I'm focusing on an index fund, leveraging condom futures, and maintaining a diversified portfolio. I'm buying any stock with a 69 in the price. So now all of you make basically the same amount of money. Use most of it to buy 5 flamingos made of pure gold, mostly because you're drunk with power and also just very drunk. You still end up with 2 fun and 1 nice, because I'm kind of broke. Week 4, 20. We're getting closer.
Sure.
Alright. Let's start our morning in the library / computer lab. CN Prince needs your assistance. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs sending malarious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond in such a blatant scam? Ah, dang it, you lose 10 charm, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? Oh, karma, I read that as charm, but yeah, that is true. Oh, I could look at how many days I have left, too. There we go. Which isn't a stat in the game, so who cares, and you gain 2 money. Not days, I mean weeks. The quiet of the library. Haha, nah, just kidding. This is a spooky high. There's never quiet anywhere. This is true. At my school, there is never quiet. Okay, there's always two girls in my period 2 math class that are yelling at my math teacher, calling him, saying that he's gonna BTA stripper. Unironically true, by the way. I'm not exaggerating what I say. It's interrupted by profanity-laced screaming. You're good for nothing, garbage piece of balls machinery. Oh hey Robert, did you catch last night's sports of seats? Don't tell me if you did. I had to miss it for reasons entirely unrelated to arson committed at the nursing home last night. And now I need to use the internet, but I feel like no matter what I do, there are spoilers looking everywhere. I need to check get off Twitter, man. I won't find spoilers. I need to check my email, but what if Scott got so excited about a plot twist, he emailed me about it and put the spoiler in the subject line. I want to go on my favorite arson enthusiast website, but what if they're talking about how sick the dragon's fire was last night when it's roasted? Some characters I don't want to know who was. Do you see my problem here? The net is dark and full of terrors. I can't put my whole life on hold over sports of seats, but I'll burn this place to the ground before I let this episode get rolling for me. Honestly, that ultimatum seems somewhat weak, and Damien would probably burn the whole place to the ground with no prompting whatsoever, true. But you might as well give him a hand anyways. Create an algorithm that demonstrates hundreds and hundreds of fake spoilers about sports of seeds, but even if Damien does stumble across real spoilers, you won't know it. Let's mess up your brain so good you won't even know how to read. True! Yeah! How are we gonna do it? Important brain surgery. Throwing a brick in my head, you got a potion. Of course you do. You always have a potion on you to make people stupider to the point of illiteracy. It's called 770 O's of vodka. True. Yep, let's rage. I've seen people drink like close to that much amount of vodka. Hey, you crack open the magic potion and settle down to do some serious spoiler avoiding right in the open of school property because what the heck is this school either? Oh man, I'm looking at these letters, but instead of forming words, it's like the letters are just having their lit break dance party. Oh man, look at that face, look at that crazy face. They keep doing backflips and blinking in and out of existence. No way will I be able to read any spoilers. This is foolproof. That face reminded well, it's past time, but that face reminded me of that I hanged out with on the last day. I hanged out with her in my second period math teacher the entire day. Like she had this like that face reminded me of like her her laugh. I used to give her laugh face. That's what it looks like. Hey guys, did you see last night's Sports of Steve? No, don't! Can you believe the entire world of Easterling is just inside the mind of a toddler and a comma in the 1950s? I never saw that coming. God! No, I said I hadn't. And that moment Damien brings me an empty vodka bottle smashing into your head when you come to, you have almost no memory of the incident. But you remember just enough to realize that knocking Damien out with the vodka bottle at the start probably would have kept him from spoilers in the first place. Your love of the written word keeping you from thinking about social interactions, you lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. Dang. Wait for me.
Sure.
Alright. Again, I want to look like I get girls, so I'm gonna sit over here. You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them? Oh, yum yum. I sure do love food and eating. Look at this food go in me. Yes, this cafeteria's sloppy Joe truly has a suitable flavor profile. Finally, you notice the calmness of this absurdly a well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table watching both women instantly. Oh yeah, I know you, like this baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating. Is that not what eating is? I forgot. While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives you a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these 2 fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish. Paying a student at a high school for the monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. But I find myself unable to choose which of these 2 beauties to hire. The snack-headed one possesses a certain grace. Yeah, pay me to do a thing I was going to do anyway. The translucent one has such passion. I don't even want the money. This is just weird, and I love it. In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be a wiser choice on my part. Ooh. Okay, so she's gonna, if I get with her, if we get into a fight, she's gonna probably eat my face off. So the businessman nods thoughtfully. You're right. Never before have I believed so fully that someone was actually eating real food. Yep, that's me eating real food with my real mouth and teeth. Are you kidding me? That's convincing to you? The food is falling right through her body onto the floor. Oh, so what is she like? A skeleton on the inside or something? Don't hate me just cause I'm efficient at eating. Don't worry, I hate you for other more private reasons. What? Sorry, I can't hear you. Too busy eating real food. You team up with Polly to make her eating even more realistic. She passes her food through her body to you, and you eat for her. It's pretty hot.
Sure.
Alright. I want to head here because I don't want to buy anything. Check the auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses, to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyways, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems several roses equal to 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain 2 creativity points. Nice. Catch Polly floating up on the catwalk, muttering to herself. She perks up when she sees you. That sounds so wonderful. Oh man, perfect. I need some advice. Scott was nervous about signing up for the talent show, so I promised him I'd sign up too. But I don't know what to do. Sex having and drug doing are banned on stage after my act last year, and I can't think of any other talent. I don't want to back out, but I don't want to do something lame just cause you know. What would you do if you were me? Besides look through walls at naked people, because duh. Since you can't die, you could do an awesome suicide medal. Hello twerking. Go with this. Dang it! There's a reason I didn't think of that. This is hard for me to talk about, but I have a ghost butt. That's why I have a butt. It's outside of time and space. Frozen the... Okay. Nice. Polly slowly fades from view, sorrow of her face. You're pretty sure you're just messing with you as you've seen her twerking before. Anyways, you lose 2 charm and 1 fun. 1 more week.
Sure.
I'm going to the library again. Woo! Online poker! On a virtual time edition. That day, you spend some time on the library's PC playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so screw it. You ain't too much. Nice.
Hey, boo.
Hey, Robert, darling. Oh, it's time to warm up to me. It's me, lovely, fun, fan-favorite Polly. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah, this is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever, like, wait until I finish it. And you might ask, what is your unfinished business? Fan favorite, lovely Polly. I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Roman Wilson. You know, don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and stuff. But my soul will never truly rest until I do freaky... Oh well, I've done that loads of times, just came up with time and place with just all over your Roman go smoke bomb and escape without leaving, not, god dang it, I'm trying to choose one that, okay, what's, I don't get any of these options. You don't reserve all over my, oh boo, I think you're trying to swallow more than you can chew. I mean, I have the feeling you don't even know what the standard Roman whispers am I right? Yeah, I really do. You know what they say, you can't teach an old dog a new woman wisdom because why are you trying to add complicated, kinky dog? It's an anti-perv that it's almost cute, but cute is a total unappealing way. Like a puppy, which I just stated in something I have no interest in. If you'll excuse me, I have to go wander the earth in eternal fleshness torment until I find someone who actually knows about it. No! You wanted to play cool and maybe I bottled my last 2 fun in one smart. Week 5? Man.
Sure.
Alright. You're sitting with the arsonist. Alright, we'll find out with these people. Bear's about to lift a glass of Scottish to her painted lips. You can drink whatever after school, apparently. Miranda screams, "Stop! Don't drink that!" Why not? The scotch costs more than most cards. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You don't have a taster? What if you drink it poisoned by someone jealous of you, your good looks, or a royal title? Listen, Mary, I only drink 4 things. Scotch, red wine, tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. You drink poison on purpose? Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms? Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink or poison? So I have to get you to drop this. Simple, hire taster. Find any volunteer. Might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you, drink all of her scotch, enraging Vera and delighting Miranda. Enemy poison, terrifying Miranda. Let's ruin Miranda. What are you doing? This bottle cost as much as my first Apollo mission. Nice. How do you feel, Royal Taster? Are you poisoned? Well, you're not poisoned, but you're pretty wasted. You give all the Mirandas you can see 2 big thumbs up. A job well done. Now Herrera is sure not to be poisoned. Well, yeah, because there's no scotch left to be poisoned by. Don't in a hurry, you did well. Come with me. I have some other beverages you simply must verify for safety. Spend the rest of the night getting wasted on expensive liquors at Miranda's place. Courtship never tasted so good. Yeah, look, I moved on, Blue Girl. Who's saying I don't know?
Sure.
Alright. Let's head to class. Study your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Or YouTube. The teachers gain 10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmate. Or is he? We hope not. Oh, you also gained 2 smarts. Hooray! Later you see Polly floating around, her ghostly glow less ghostly than usual. Oh hey Robert, I'm just hovering a little low today. Everyone seems so hyped about love, and I love being hyped, but I'm not really sure how this love thing works, you know? I thought I was in love once. I met a beautiful girl at a party and felt this strange, oh god dang it. With my first girl, he's gay. I'm sorry, this just hits too close to home, right now. Oh my god. It's like the delivers wanted to be the game of my love life, and they added a whole character. Oh. My temperatures rose, I felt even floatier than usual. Everything was so bright and beautiful, I was ecstatic. Maybe she's bi or something, I don't know. But then I remembered that I had taken literal at whatever it says, so it was probably just that. Classic mistake, am I right? I've had some pretty good highs, but they say being in love is the greatest high of all. Next time I'm on a date with someone, what can I do to fall in love? Or float in love, since gravity doesn't actually affect me. Oh, you don't want Polly to float in love with another person, but you like Polly just too much to not help her despite the consequences. Scientifically speaking, people fall in love faster when afraid. Stare deeply into their eyes for 14 hours. Yes. God dang it. Yes, of course, they say the eyes are the windows to the soul. Of course, I'm dead, so I don't actually have little physical eyes or a body, just a soul. What's a perfect way to see into the soul of someone who does have a body? Thanks, Robert. With that, Polly disappears literally to begin her soul-searching quest for love. Catches up to you a few days later. Wow! Oh, thanks, man. Wow, there you are, Robert. Thanks for ruining my afterlife. I went on a date with this super cute demon girl. Dang it, she's gay! And had a great time. Afterwards, we went back to my place, took all our clothes off, and stared into each other's eyes for 14 hours, just like you said. Now everything is terrible. Turns out when a demon and a ghost lock eyes for 14 hours, they end up developing a psychic connection. Now all day I'm trying to focus in class, okay? That's not true, but I'm trying to troll people on the internet. And this bee's thoughts keep popping in my head. Like, oh, I'm hungry, I need to pee, it's too cold in here. I need to pee. Hello, the whole point of being dead is not having to think about all that stupid body stuff. And now I have to think about it all day. Oh, here she goes again. Which sandwich should I have for lunch? Tuna or leopard seal? I don't care. Thanks for nothing, Robert. I hope one day you have to live with a demon with your head that actually constantly thinking about Pete. Ah man, you don't have hopes at all. At all. But after what you've done to Polly deserve it. You lose one charm. Man, my stats look terrible. Week 6. Prom is right there then.
Sure.
Right. Go out, dude. Everything out there. That day during recess, you start a half-hour wave that goes full crazy. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal 2 fun from him. Hooray. Nice. You notice Polly and Scott on the lawn doing something. Polly is cheering demonly on a hula hoop, while Scott slowly covers himself in sunglasses. Despite your better judgment, you ask what they're doing. Yoga, bro. What does it look like? Lime said we should practice some yoga in order to cleanse our bodies of all the drugs and sports. And I was like, sure, I'll try anything once. So here we are doing yoga. It seemed like a lot of work to look up yoga on the internet. So instead, we just made an educated guess based on actually nothing. Oh man, what if we're doing it wrong? Yeah, like, do you know anything about yoga? Do you have any tips for how to do yoga the best? You need yoga pants. Focus on deep breathing. Oh, do you like that? Oh, great idea. Hold still, Scott. I'm gonna focus on your breathing. Polly shoves her head inside Scott's mouth while Scott breathes as hard as he can. Is it working? Am I doing yoga yet? Polly doesn't say anything, but she gives Scott's dog breath 2 translucent thumbs up. It feels good to do a good deed. You gain 2 smarts and 1 charm. No.
Sure.
Alright. Over here. You come upon Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spreading while her eating serfs chow down at a neighboring table. I still don't get why you collect all these stupid forks and spoons and stuff.
What a noob.
I mean, even the knives don't really look that deadly. Silly boy, this silverware is not for killing. Things can be for stuff other than killing. That's lame as heck. It's basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat. Your serfs do it for you. Well, of course they do. But they're not using any of your silverware. Naturally they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands, as befits the lower classes. So you're saying the silver collection has no practical purpose? Things have practical purposes. These two could go around and round like this forever unless you say something to resolve this dispute. Damien's right, lay off Miranda, Damien. Okay, we want Miranda now. That's different, those corpses are useful. Useful for what? For holding down important documents. What important documents? Documents about very important... Ugh, fine. I guess I don't use the stupid corpses for anything. I just stack them in the shed and occasionally dress them up in silly costumes. There. Are you happy? Extremely. Whatever, I'm gonna go play with my corpses. Stay behind with Miranda to admire her collection. She even teaches you how to use the romance fork spoon. Evening. Alright.
Sure.
Good class. The teacher is just tired of teaching, so she reoccurs to the classic technique of not giving a single thing and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. Oh my god, guys. So my science teacher, because I have my science teacher for 4th period, and pretty much every other 4th period, or I had my science teacher because I'm not in school anymore, so 2 months from now. Anyways, I had my science teacher for 4th period, and like every other 4th period, he 2 times, so she'll put on like except what? A Quiet Place Part 2, that's what it was, yeah. I believe it was A Quiet Place. and put on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain 2 smarts. You catch Miranda about her problems to no one. She often does this. It's like she's accustomed to having a royal scribe following her everywhere she goes. Oh, whatever shall I do about my army? We haven't a proper war in months, and the soldiers are becoming ever so obnoxious. I've tried sending the servants to give them tummy rubs, and even putting extra leaves and sticks in their cages, but they just kill the servants with the sticks. I never thought managing an entire branch of the military would be so challenging. How can I possibly keep my soldiers entertained? 1,000 pinatas. Divide them in half and make them fight a practice war. Yes! Ah yes, a healthy live-fire skirmish. I should have no trouble organizing such a thing. My lieutenants inform me that the soldiers bloody hate each other. And as for the British. And as an extra bonus, anyone who dies during the practice war will be guaranteed not to die in real life. That ought to reduce war casualties significantly. This, as Father always says, any problem can be solved by dividing people into groups, making them kill each other. I never understood it until now. These are such wise words. Miranda skips off to organize her little bloodbath, gain 2 boldness and 1 the month from. But who will you ask to prom? Miranda. Ask Miranda to prom. Yes.
Sure.
Finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom. Eek, that's all you. I think of you as a brother. Okay. Actually, we royalty are very into insects, so let me correct that. I think of you as a highly unattractive. I must decline. Epic loser. That's the achievement I got. This failure haunted you the rest of your life. You never moved on, becoming a total failure. You never succeeded at anything again. Except for that time on a Monster's Got Talent, but your talent was a failure at love. It astonished everyone how bad you were at romance. Not any less sad though. Nice. Well, oh, okay, that's those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of their lives. No. Rainy. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. You know what? Like it always does, life happened. It was wonderful. Scott and Polly started attending yoga classes. They were highly underwhelmed by the real thing. Miranda used her vast knowledge of syrups to get a job handpicking the best syrups for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her syrups to do that work. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put that in no place. You know what? Vera ended up making life. For those 6 weeks of Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then. There were plenty of battles left in that war. Once again, the young and unskilled were ready to start. There we go. That's Monster Prom, guys. Thanks for playing. You're welcome, Monster Prom developers. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for whatever you do, the music you play. We just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. This is about to get weird. You have 8 new images in the gallery. Ooh. Look at these. Oh, nice. Ones I don't want. Alright. Fan art. Wow, she got on Forbes. Nice. Alright. Well, that was how I quit out of this game. Okay, quit. Monster Prom, guys. Good game. Like it. Epic loser. You've been rejected for the first time. Yep. Wish I could say that was my first time in real life, but nah, I'm kidding. I'm such a ladies man, guys. You guys totally don't know how much of a ladies man I was at during 7th grade. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Did please smash like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.